Michael Rogers is a futurist. He predicts technology trends. At the Joseph Howe Symposium, he talked about how these trends will affect journalism.
Right now, we're heading into a period of what I call the laptop replacement era.
He says he knows what will come next.
The iPhone is clearly the beginning of it, but hardly the end. We're also seeing from the other side laptops shrinking, so becoming things like the netbook. And then ultimately, we have things coming along like the often referred to Apple tablet.
With new devices comes new software. The Newsbook. It's like reading a magazine on a screen. Or the Times Reader from the New York Times, an online news resource that fits the smallest of screens. With everything going mobile, there will be less room for office space.
Some newspapers in the United States are even taking it a step further and starting something they call mojos, mobile journalists, where basically your car is your office.
Rogers says we'll even get our news through high-tech goggles.
On the side, or wirelessly, connect to your mobile device, your portable computer or your cell phone, and the images from the computer are superimposed.
For some reason, the goggles got the strongest reaction from some people in the audience.
That's a bit weird. I don't know. I think that's a bit too much for me, but I can see how it's gonna happen. Like, it's inevitable, but it's a bit strange.
The goggles were pretty cool, but the idea of walking around and having everything like in my life filtered through the internet makes me terrified. So I like the idea of like the really advanced smartphones.
The final thing I'll say is that all of the change we've seen in journalism to date over the past decade is really just the beginning, because it's going to accelerate from here on.
Imagine everyone walking around wearing goggles. Maybe that's what the future will look like. But for now, I think I'll stick to my iPhone. For the facts, this is Christy Hutter.